The neighbor in Angry Neighbor. His appearances have gray hair and has signs aging on his head. He wears a lime tank top and has brown shorts. He also wears sandals and has thin arms and legs. He looks angry. The history of the neighbor is when he was first introduced in the announcement trailer for the game. He was first shown eating at a table. After the player picks up the key, he spots the player behind a window. The player runs away and manages to break through a window into his living room and loses him shortly after. When the player got to the basement door, he unlocks it and sees a sign saying, "Horseshoe plus fire." After seeing it, the player turns around and sees the neighbor standing behind him. The neighbor presumably kills the player with sledgehammers. Prior to pre-release 2.2, he was just floating at the player. In pre-release 2.2 to 2.6, his animations were a bit broken, causing him to move unnaturally. In 3.0, his animations were fixed. The neighbor didn't have an AI in pre-release 2.2, he just chased the player and jumped, but eventually created the AI. He could wander and watch TV, but he still couldn't use doors. In 3.0, his AI was updated. He was able to sleep. 4.0 would have worked his AI, but never released. The neighbor is shown to be angry, sadistic, hot-tempered, mysterious, strange, abusive, and can become a crazy person who protects something in his basement from intruders. His only problems are when the player acts suspicious and curious when entering the basement. What the neighbor does is wander, watch TV, and sleep. The player enters the basement, but is blocked by a wall with a paper having a horseshoe and a flame drawn on it, probably loss of luck. The player turns and the neighbor starts torturing the player with a sledgehammer, an electric mosquito racket, boiling hot water, his slipper, and belt. He then imprisons the player as punishment for opening the door. The neighbor punishes all trespassers and kids who enter the house.